Okay, so first I want to apologize for the shitty lighting. I know it's awful, I'm working on it. But, anyways, so I came out as trans in 2013, 2012, something like that. All my good buddies, they know I've been out for several years. I've been out for a long time. It's just not really something I acted on or said anything about. Not really something that I pressed. I just identified as a lesbian for the longest time before I'm like, this really isn't who I am. Let's make some changes. I haven't really had a lot to say about the whole transgender bathroom issue just because I use the bathroom that I want regardless. Like I do what I want to do. So I'm just sitting here and I'm letting the world fight it out while I'm over here taking a piss in peace and harmony. Now, the last thing I want to do in this video is come off bitter or come off like I'm mad about something or like, I expect everybody to share my beliefs and my opinions about stuff because I'm not like that at all. I think that the world is a very diverse place, and I think that I appreciate that a lot. I mean, imagine if we were all like the same cookie cutter mold. Imagine if everybody shared the same beliefs. I think that would be incredibly boring. So I appreciate people who can have different beliefs and who can share those beliefs respectfully. I think that's also extremely important because there are a lot of things that I don't believe or that I don't agree with, and usually I back my shit up with logic and science, and I'm very hard to argue with because I know what I'm talking about, but I'm still going to respect you even though your beliefs are different or even if they kind of make you an imbecile. But anyways, as far as the transgender bathroom issue is concerned, I feel like I needed to speak on it today because it's starting to really rub me the wrong way. A lot of the stuff that I hear people saying about it, like I heard somebody say something like wieners go in the boys' bathroom, and that really is what set this whole video off. I mean, I'm not gonna like say any names or anything like that. I'm not gonna like put anybody on the spot. Just that's kind of like what made me really feel like I need to say something about this, because I'm a trans man. I'm on hormones, and I'm going through all the changes right now, and I'm going to be going through those changes for like a long time coming. So I mean, I'm at like the beginning stages of my transition right now, and I already, if I walk into a female restroom, which because of this reason I quit doing a while ago. But if I walk into a female restroom, they look at me like, yo, what the fuck is this grown ass nigga doing in our bathroom? And I'm just like, yeah, I should probably leave. But I mean, I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. Basically what I'm saying is you want to sum it up to wieners belong in the boys' restroom. But I mean, imagine this. Imagine a trans man, because I'm a trans man. I'm a FTM. That means female to male trans man. Imagine a trans man that you don't know, that you've never seen before, you've never met, you have no idea that they're trans, walks into the the female's restroom because y'all are trying to make them use the female restroom because they don't have bottom surgery yet. So imagine that this trans man, they've been on testosterone for a good year or two or maybe more, and they're all, or a lot of them, and they're all forced to use the female restroom because that's what y'all want, right? Like, what it's going to appear to you is that a man just walked into the restroom, and then you're going to be like, oh my god, well now men are walking in and out of the restroom because a trans man is a man. I mean, regardless of what's in their pants, that's a man. And y'all want men in your bathrooms like that? I mean, they have all the body hair, they get the facial hair, they got the deep voice, they got the muscle mass, the bone density, they have all of that. The only thing that separates them is the fact that some of them don't have bottom surgery. A lot of them do, a lot of them don't. It depends on what they want to do. But yet you want that in your restroom. You want and the testosterone affects them in the way that it affects a normal biological male. It ups their sex drive and everything like that. So you're saying that you want men walking around in your restroom with your little girls. But then you don't want trans women walking around in the restroom with your little girl. It's like, see, y'all are so confused. It doesn't make any sense. So if you just sit back and you think about it logically, what you're saying, you know, even though I don't have bottom surgery, I shouldn't be using a female restroom at this point. At this point, you know, I use the men's restroom, and that's the way it should be. So if you sit back and you really think about it, and you quit being hateful, and you quit being ignorant, and you quit reiterating all the ignorant things that you're hearing your parents say and people around you and people in your community, and you really think about it for a second, you will realize that it is important for trans people to be able to use the restrooms in which they identify. And it's important not just for the trans person, but it is important for you as well. And the argument that a lot of people are making is that trans women trans women really get the worst of it. They get a lot of social stigma, but you're saying that basically men could put on a wig and walk into a female's restroom and like what, like abduct your child or some shit like that. I mean, that's not a trans person. That's a pedophile. And then you need to address that as a pedophile and not a trans person, because I promise you, these trans women just want to go use the bathroom like everybody else. If it's a man putting on a wig, walking in your restroom, that has nothing to do with trans people. That has nothing to do with the trans community. That is some fucking sicko taking advantage of this big ass mess y'all are creating by trying to tell trans people which bathrooms they should and shouldn't be able to use. Trans people have been using the bathrooms that they want for years. Why change it now? Why make it dangerous for them to use the bathroom? Imagine if you were out with your friends and you needed to take a piss, but it was such a big deal and you didn't know which bathroom that you were supposed to use, and you had to hold it because if there wasn't like a family restroom or a unisex restroom, you couldn't use it because you were scared of what might happen. Imagine that, and then imagine putting so many other people in that position, because trans people aren't going anywhere, and you can make it more complicated with your beliefs and your bathroom laws and your everything else, but we are here. We are here, and we are here to stay, and we're not going anywhere. And if I need to take a piss, I'm going to use the men's restroom. That's pretty much all I have for you guys for this video. Just remember to be respectful with your beliefs and to be polite. And if you want people to be polite to you, be polite back. Other than that, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.